pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Well, welcome to the March 21st Board of Public Affairs meeting. First item on the agenda will be approved minutes from the February 21st regular meeting and the March 10th special joint meeting with City Council.
There is a correction in the the February 21st meeting, so that one will need to be accepted with a correction.
Okay. We've all been presented with that. There is a correction in there.
I can, yeah, it's in the third paragraph.
Third.
Dick, I'll make a motion that we accept both copies with correction.
I'll second.
Jim?
Yes.
Dick?
Yes.
Annette?
Yes.
Karen?
Yes.
Tom?
Yes. Next on the agenda is a hearing of public concerns. Seeing none, we'll move on. Next on the agenda is a Clerk-Treasurer report.
Fourth one presented with the Clerk-Treasurer report for February 28, 2023.
I'll move to accept the Clerk Treasurer's report.
I'll second it.
Tom?
Yes.
Annette?
Yes.
Dick?
Yes.
Jim?
Yes.
Karen?
Yes.
Next on the agenda is a resolution. Could you please number and read that?
Resolution number 4, 2023, authorizing the Director of Utilities to advertise for bids for the Power Plant Substation Phase 2 power transformer.
As you know, we've been working on getting all the parts and pieces to upgrade the power plant substation. This transformer is the final large item that needs to get on order. We are coming a little earlier than we had planned just due to the lead times and things that we are hearing. We've also done some things to try to make it more easier for us to install and maybe possibility of getting a better price or better time frame by seeing if we can get a remanufactured one that has the cables, you know, where the cables come into the side of it are exactly the same length as our cables, so we don't have to pull in new cables. One that will fit the current concrete footprint, those types of things, and the height and size and everything, so it'll fit right where the old one sets. But we are wanting to get on the list in order to try to cut down that 2-year lead time to something less. So that's why we're coming to you now, is to get that approved so that we can start moving down that and get on the list of somebody's ordering system.
Questions, comments?
It's a long lead time.
Oh, yeah. Seems to be getting longer and longer when it comes to parts.
One that Spectrum told me about, one was having trouble getting copper, the other one was having trouble getting something else. So he couldn't figure out why they couldn't get together, but apparently everybody has their issues with whatever supply chain they're using.
It makes sense that you would look for a remanufactured or something that meets more of your specifications.
Yeah,
Save
Al and
time.
Adam and Tim and myself are the ones that brought that up to them about, you know, maybe they could write some alternative bid section in there for a remanufactured one.
Makes sense. Yeah.
Any other discussion, questions? If not, I'll entertain a motion to accept resolution number 4.
Second.
Thank you.
Thanks, Jim.
Dick, were you the first?
Karen knows.
And Karen? Who's the second?
Me.
Okay. Karen?
Yes.
Dick?
Yes.
Jim?
Yes.
Annette?
Yes.
Tom?
Yes.
Next on the agenda will be to accept the retirement of a power plant employee. Jackie?
Tonight, I am here to advise you of Jay Ziegler's intentions to retire after 20 years of employment with the utilities. His last day of service will be June the 30th, 23. So I hate to see him go, but we do wish him well.
Gonna miss you, old boy.
Yeah.
Yes, well.
Bundle of knowledge there. I got to work with him for quite a few years.
They're polite, knowledgeable.
He could run the North Road and I couldn't. Yeah, I hate to see him go. I hate to see that knowledge go. I get it. I fought to retire too. I just wish him all the best, and I know he'll do a lot of fishing and motorcycling, so. Yes, I do.
I'll make a motion, we accept with regrets.
I'll second.
Jim?
Yes.
Tom?
Yes.
Dick?
Yes.
Annette?
Yes.
Karen?
Yes.
Next on the agenda will be a request to hire a power plant employee.
Part of our succession planning was that we were looking to hire at least one and possibly two power plant operators this year, so it's working out really well that tonight we request to hire Richard Bear as a probationary power plant operator trainee. He has a diverse background from maintenance, forklift, and backhoe operations to training and actually customer service side of things. His maintenance background includes hydraulics and motors, which will provide him with the basics to build upon as he progresses through the education that we put our power plant operators through.
Any questions, discussion? Now I'll entertain a motion that we hire Richard Bear for the power plant.
I'll make a motion, we hire Richard Bear as probationary power plant trainee.
I'll second it.
Karen?
Yes.
Annette?
Yes.
Jim?
Yes.
Tom?
Yes.
Thank you. Next on the agenda will be to accept the resignation of an engineering employee.
Yes, Stephen Hall has announced he is resigning from the utilities effective as May 5th. He moved into our area and they are now moving back home to where they originally came from. So we wish him well. We hate to see him go, but we also understand he needs to do what is best for his family.
Once again, I'll make a motion that we accept with regrets.
Second.
Jim?
Yes.
Dick?
Yes.
Annette?
Yes.
Karen?
Yes.
Tom?
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jackie. Next on the agenda is to pay the bills.
I will make a motion that we pay the bills.
I'll second.
Karen?
Yes.
Jim?
Yes.
Dick?
Yes.
Annette?
Yes.
Tom?
Yes.
Next on the agenda is comments from BPA and staff. Jackie? Ask you first.
Which button do I push, Joe?
You should just turn it
I'm
off.
technically challenged. I don't want to mess it up. Is that all it is? Okay. We're not sure. So
We'll say a minute.
we're going to see here in a minute, but, okay, so, yeah, surprise to me, here he's unaware, but as most of you are aware,
Can't trust any of them.
that tonight is Nate's last BPA meeting before he heads off to retirement. I know Nate didn't want anything, but we also felt that he should get the recognition he deserves. And so we have some photos that we wanted to share, along with some of his highlights of his career.
Here's your closer and you can see them all.
So,
Go back, hey, go back, go back.
Nate missed that one.
it's going
Oh, my
on.
word.
Sorry. Started out as an
You're young
engineering
about that.
assistant in 2004. Which he worked with all departments to help design plans, prepare estimates, and oversee many of the projects and infrastructure upgrades. He was instrumental in implementing and expanding our GIS mapping system while he was an engineering assistant, along with converting and linking historical drawings to these system maps. In February of 2009, Nate was promoted to the water supervisor, where he oversaw the water treatment plant and water distribution department. He worked hand in hand with employees on projects that included maintenance or replacement improvements to the public water system. He also obtained his Class 3 water supply certification, which he still holds today. We also want to recognize him there for the fact that prior to obtaining this, he also passed the testing for the Distribution 1 and 2 licenses, as well as the Water Supply 1 and Water Supply 2 licenses. In January of 2011, he became solely the water treatment plant supervisor. Those are moving on their own, so forgive me. While he was a water treatment plant supervisor, he was also the EPA operator of record for the public water system and the EPA certified bacteria analyst, and also responsible for the City of Bryan's backflow prevention program. He oversaw upgrades and improvements to the SCADA system and made many operational improvements to the day-to-day processes at the water treatment plant. In December of 2013, Nate went back to where his career began, as the engineering supervisor in the engineering department. And there he assisted all departments in the planning and overseeing of capital and maintenance projects, and he completed countless project bid manuals. Nate was then promoted to the Director of Utilities in August of 2020. Some of the accomplishments during his time were, and this is a very long list, so be prepared. He addressed and guided the utility through the challenges of an economic downturn due to COVID pandemic. We had a lot of firsts there, and he handled them well. The completion and commissioning of the new industrial park substation in 2020, which was also a project he worked on while he was in the engineering department. He researched and entered into various agreements for the City of Bryan's AMI project, including securing financing for both the electric and water departments. This project was first initiated in 2009 and is now on its way to completion by the end of this year. He finalized and gained approval for a 3-year electric rate adjustment in 2021, and this followed an electric cost of service study to ensure the department remains financially sound. He received approval to move forward with the demolition and removal of 4 blighted city properties that were situated next to the BMU facilities. He negotiated and secured the Bryan solar field equipment purchase in 2022, which is an asset that will help keep power supply costs down for years to come. He supported the unfortunate recommendation to end the cable TV service to ensure that the integrity for the future of the communications department was intact. He oversaw improvements and expansions of our fiber network. He oversaw the installation of the backup generator for the water treatment plant and the decommissioning of its connections to the Nordberg generator. He entered into a 10-year maintenance plan for the protection and upkeep of both water towers. He collaborated with the Spangler Candy Company for the new mural painting on the Bryan water tower. And most recently, he broke ground on the new Power Plant Substation to improve reliability and allow for the direct generation onto the 69 kV system during peak shaving opportunities. So this was a very quick recap, but as you've heard, Nate has completed a lot in his career. He cares about the community and values what the utilities and the employees are able to offer the community, and he has always worked for the betterment of both. We are grateful for Nate's service to BMU, the community, and his dedication to us, and we want to wish him the best in his next chapter. So enjoy your retirement, your camping, and your family.
Thank you.
And thank you for your service.
As fast as those slides went, that's how fast 19 years went.
And I don't know why they were going that way, so we can go back and look at some of them.
That's fine.
So there's one with the power crews for the power.
And also, Nate, I'm supposed to read this. In recognition of your 19 years of service to BMU, and especially in the most recent role as the director, we'd like to present you with a plaque to formally thank you for your contributions, your oversight, your dedication to the city of Bryan, the Board of Public Affairs, and employees at BMU.
I was going to call in sick from that.
Nice little clock, so make sure you get up to 6 every morning.
5.
Wonder what the hell you're gonna do.
Every day's a Saturday.
Yeah.
I'm here on
Yeah.
That's what I
I've
hear
heard
about
that
these
before.
retired people.
Good luck.
Thank you, Miles. Thank you so much. I guess I'd just like to, being my last board meeting, I want to thank the BPA, all the employees. It's been a good ride, had a good time. Gonna miss everybody. It's been a pleasure to work with all of you, so thank you.
You'll be missed.
Yeah. I'll come down and have coffee every once in a
There you
while.
go. Now you can run for the board. I will start out
You
with.
just said every day's a Saturday?
Yeah.
I'm hoping. Yeah.
I can tell you, and so can Jim. That's what it seems like. Saturday.
I wanted confirmation of that. Thank you.
Yeah, long list tonight. Thank you to Jay Ziegler for his 20 years and wish him well in his retirement. Stephen Hall, we wish him the best in his next endeavor, and welcome to Richard Bear and to BMU team. Jim, thanks for the update on the power plant generator, and thanks to your crew for trying to cut costs as much as we can and save the city as much money as we can. So we appreciate that. And to Nathan, on your retirement, thank you for your 19 years, and wish you well, and it's been a good ride, at least for us. I think I can speak for the board, to work with you, and we just wish you the best.
Karen?
I agree. Good luck to all the gentlemen here at Ziegler, Bear and Hall, the new employees. And Nate, the outgoing, wish you all the best and hope you have a lot of fun and enjoy all your time. Do come down for coffee. And I think that's it.
Well, I would like to say congratulations to Jay on his retirement, 20 years of hard work here at BMU. Welcome aboard to Richard. Best wishes to Stephen Hall on his next adventure. Nate, retirement. You worked all these years for this moment. Wow. I wish you the best of luck in retirement. Enjoy those golden years, as they call them. Don't take them for granted. You've worked all your life for it. Enjoy every single day. That's what you worked so hard for, so congratulations on your retirement.
Appreciate it.
Jim?
My turn. Yeah, congratulations to Jay Ziegler, and I thank him for his service all these years. I know he's an excellent employee at the power plant, and to Stephen Hall, I wish him the best in his next stage of life. Nate, I don't know what to say. I can't address all the accomplishments that Jackie listed. But I guess the ones that stick in my mind are the ones that since I've been a board member. And I remember, I believe it was when Mr. Carlin left. And you were, I remember we had some shortages in the engineering department. I remember being pretty concerned about how that was going to turn out, but you always soldiered through. Never complained, never let down. I mean, you always had a reputation as being excellent in the engineering department, and you've been a great director for us. You were there when we needed you. We appreciate it. Thank you for all your years.
Speak last. Do you have anything else to say?
I just want to congratulate Jay on his retirement and welcome Richard Fair to our team. Again, I'm sorry to see Stephen leave, but I wish him success in his future. I think the utility's been here for well over 100 years. It will continue on. I mean, we used to all when people are coming and people are leaving, but it's been here for over 100 years, and it will be just fine. It will be just fine. It's in good hands. I couldn't have done any of this stuff without being surrounded by good people, good board, good employees, and I think you're in good hands with Derek. I think Derek's got a lot of years to give, and I'm confident that this place is going to be just fine. So, thank everybody.
Mayor?
Nate, I'd like to congratulate you.
Thank you.
And thank you. It was a pleasure working alongside you as the mayor. Favorite director so far? No, I won't say that too loud. But as I was listening to Jackie read through your accomplishments, you absolutely could not have done that without a team that was dedicated to you and loyal to the utility. So kudos to all of you and your teams. But you accomplished a lot together through a very scary pandemic, considering the businesses that closed down, what the electric load looked like for a time. You've represented us very well on AMP. Very proud of the work that you've done for Bryan on the AMP board. And I'm just grateful to you. I think our communication was always really good, and I appreciated that. So I wish you the best. Enjoy the camper and the grandbabies.
Thank you.
Okay.
Nate, just thank you for the times when I reached out to you for help, and you were always there to help. So that's greatly appreciated.
John?
Well, I just normally don't say anything, but I wanted to say that Nate, I've always appreciated not only your perspective, but your expertise. Always respected that, and I think we've always had pretty good conversations about those things, but that's probably what sticks out to me, is that I always really listened carefully to when you said, well, this needs to work this way, this way, this way, because of this, this, and this. It was always helpful, so thank you.
Mr. Hoopie?
Just echoing what everyone else has said, thank you for your contribution to the city of Bryan. Very much appreciated, and you're leaving some very big shoes to fill, and we appreciate everything that you've done.
Thank you.
Joe?
Well, it goes without saying that Nate and I have been pretty close for years since I've been here. And it's been a pleasure to work with him and for him. And our famous saying to each other is we're on the same page. So God bless him and his family. I'm really going to miss him.
Yeah.
Yeah, just a couple things, just sitting here thinking about projects that we've worked on, over the 19 years. I don't know, we were throwing, curveballs left and right when we first, when he first came, and we were in, all the downtown water line projects and stuff. maintaining the traffic and everything. You know, stuff that, you know, a lot of people don't realize. It takes a lot of coordination and stuff. And Nate, you know, he was right on the ball with all that. You know, we built a fiber line from Montpelier to Archbold. You know, directional boring, plowing, you know, that's over tens of thousands of feet of pipe that we had put in, you know, that we engineered, we got all the approvals for and everything. Just a couple bigger projects I was just thinking about here, and we, you know, we couldn't have done it without a guy like Nate. And, you know, the GIS system that we have in place now is due to that man there. You know, just the expertise that he brought here just really brought that to another level. And, you know, just all the good times we've had, projects and stuff we accomplished. It's bittersweet that you're leaving, but congratulations.
Thanks,
Good
Nate.
retirement.
Yep, appreciate it.
Jim?
Congratulations, Nate. We all look forward to this day. I probably have at least,
Not your day, his day.
yeah, I have the least amount of time of anybody, but what I remember so much about Nate over the last 5 years is that there's always those people at work that help you get through stuff. And Nate was always there to help you get through things. And so that's what I appreciate the most is your personal touch. We can all fight over the technical stuff and things like that, but getting through the water sometimes you need an extra paddle. And thank you.
Jackie?
So I've said a lot, so don't shoot the messenger for all this. I know Nate does not like to be the center of attention like we just made him tonight, but thank you for being a good support about it. We do it because we care. We're going to miss you, and you've been a great director.
Thank you.
Press.
I don't really know him, but he sounds like a great guy.
Put that as your headline.
As I said, 6 months from now, these guys will be going, who was that guy? They used to say,
Weird. No, congratulations to Rich and also to Jay on his retirement. Wish you nothing but the best. Yeah, I had met Nate when he was swinging a sledgehammer on the railroad. In
Spike Mall.
Spike Mall. 18 years. He moved into the neighborhood I live in, and Nate and Janice and the boys, they grew up with my kids, and we became friends and friends ever since. I can't say enough about your accomplishments. You've been an asset. You'll be missed, but man, I wish you nothing but the best. Enjoy them every day Saturday, man. And you will lose track of your days, trust me.
Well, that's why every day will be a Saturday for me, right?
Yeah. So enjoy every minute of it. Hope you live to grow, be an old man.
Appreciate it.
Okay, with that, we are going to go into a 2-part executive session. First part, I would like to ask Board, Pat, Mayor, Jackie, Joe to stay. And with that, we'll take a short recess. Thank you.
For the session.